Something to do with emotion.
Okay. Pass it on to somebody else.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You meant Tway. Do you want to give me more? Sure.
They can use it to the people's weakness. I don't know how exactly to explain, but I do understand.
Yeah, that's right. You're on the right track. Can you give me an example?
I'll just pass it on to someone else.
Okay. Can somebody else? We need a co-pilot. We need some help. Can somebody give an example of pathos?
Did you say pathos?
I think so. Did she say pathos or did she say ethos? No, she said pathos, right?
Pathos.
I believe. Yeah.
Isn't it using the audience emotions?
Can you give an example?
For example, having a dog on an advertisement and stuff on something like that, and saying don't shop a dog because the dog will never have a home, just to persuade people to feel bad for the dog and stuff like this, I guess.
Yes, very good. Okay, good. Nice, good answer. Next, what do you think my next question is? Well, let's see. She talked about pathos. What's my next question? Yeah?
Logos?
Good.
Is it logo? Yes.
Okay. And?
Ethos?
Okay, and so, well, let's stay with logos. And since you rang in, Heng Zhang, tell me, what's logos?
Logos is appealing to kind of facts and logic. So it's statistics, facts, and all the stuff that have to do with logic and reasoning.
Okay, good. So you've given me the definition. Now somebody else give me an example.
A lot of hand sanitizers like to say kills 99.9% of bacteria and germs.
Yeah, you ever think about what's the other 0.1%? What happens with that zero? Why doesn't it kill 100%? What's the other 0.1 that it can't kill? I always think about that whenever it says 90% proof. What's the other 10% that's not working? Okay, good. Definition of ethos. Volunteer, victim, volunteer or victim. Ethos, what's the definition?
Ethos is persuading an audience using an established figure like an expert or a celebrity. And
Good. Don't give me an example. I would like to hear from somebody else. An example of ethos.
Relating a product to an actress or an actor in an advertisement.
Okay, can you give me an example of an actual celebrity that you know or that is associated with the product? This is open to anybody, not just you, Mei Tway. You can tell me any actor or actress. You can type them in the chat box too as well, just if you're not comfortable speaking out loud yet. A celebrity and the product. Or an athlete and the product, or a person and the product. You can type your answers out as well as microphone. And you can't use Jennifer Aniston, sorry, that's mine. A person, a product, person and product. It can be from your own culture as well. It doesn't have to be North American or Hollywood. It can be open.
At Stephen Curry, he did an advertisement on cars and stuff like that.
Okay.
On a I don't know which brand, but he did an advertisement on a car. So I guess it kind of makes his fans want to check out the
Is that-
car as well, although he plays basketball.
Okay, so he's an athlete and he's endorsing cars. Okay. Another example? Doesn't have to be super popular. It could be, you know, a scientist.
There's this very famous YouTuber called Moist Critical, and he does advertisement for games and stuff. And since he is a pretty big figure, we just trust his, review on it. And so it's like,
Good. Okay. So let's leave it for the week then. What we'll do is we'll return to the idea of advertising and rhetoric a little bit more next week. It's a new concept, right? So it's going to take you a minute to absorb it. I'm going to leave the Padlets open and I'm going to stick around here as I always do for about 10-15 minutes. So if you need to talk to me about anything. Now in this particular unit, another thing to keep in mind is that there are presentations in Unit 4. And as I mentioned earlier, to present to me one-to-one is one thing, but presenting to the class is a way to discuss what you presented, and also, you can ask us some questions to see if we're paying attention. So there are different ways to do the presentation. I know some of you are still getting used to the online platform and having your webcam on. Recording a video, some students do that. Some students record their voices and add them to PPTs, but as I tell all of you, that's one level of, you're looking at around a B, depending on the quality of the PPT. So the more you do, the higher your mark will be. And if you do a class presentation, technically they're presentations, right? They should be presented to your peers, and we should be able to discuss some of the ideas that are being shared by you. And at any time, if you're working on the presentation and you want to run it by me, just email me and let me know. Or like last week, some of you came and stayed with me after class and you had questions about other activities, but even the presentation, you can come and ask me, for an example maybe, or how do I build a proper PPT, how many slides, and those kinds of things, okay? Questions or problems for this week? No, I don't think this is. I'm not sure if it's if it's a holiday or if you have time off from your other work and your other studies. But we'll see you. I think the school is going to send you a time frame when we're seeing each other next. There's a bit of a break happening though here in Canada because of the holidays. But if not, please email me with any of your questions, and take care. Stay safe because this pandemic is not going anywhere, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, I'm going to be here for a while, so if you need me, come back or just send me a quick message. Okay, folks, thanks so much. See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.